This is the presentation of solutions from the NLEX reviewer, the mathematics, which was answered last 2 days ago. So let us go. These are only screenshots, and we made solutions to make things clear on how the answer was arrived. First is that combine terms 12a plus 26b minus 4b minus 16a. Simply, from our solution, just combine all with like terms, 12a and negative 16, then that's subtract, it will become negative 4a. It is obviously 16 is bigger than 12, so copy the sign of 16, which is negative 4a. Then combine 26b and negative 4b, so subtract, which is 22b. So the final answer is negative 4a plus 22b. That's for the first combining of terms. Next, if y multiplied to the quantity of x minus 1 equals z, then x equals. The solution is that simply divide both sides with y, cancel y, so therefore it becomes x minus 1, then equals z all over y. Then transpose negative 1 to the other side to get x, so therefore it becomes x equal z over y plus 1. That's the answer. Next, x plus y equals y minus 2. Therefore, let us simplify. So simply transpose y together with the other y on the other side, so it becomes y minus y. It becomes minus because originally our y here it's positive, so transpose it to the other side, becomes negative. So y minus y, it is already 0, leaving negative 2. So x equals negative 2. Next, so a car averages 27 miles per gallon. If gas costs $4.04 per gallon, which of the following is closest to how much the gas would cost for this car to travel 2,727 typical miles? So for 1 gallon, a car can travel for 27 miles, and the cost or the price of 1 gallon is $4.04. So the very first is that find first the number of gallons for 2,727 miles. So let us determine how many gallons are there. For 1 gallon, a car can travel for 27 miles. How about how many gallons for a car to travel 2,727 miles? So let x be the number of gallons. Let x be the number of gallons. So therefore, it is a ratio and proportion. So 27 miles is to 1 gallon equals 2,727 miles is to x. We do not know the number of gallons, so cross multiply, so it becomes 27x. 1 times 2,727, the same 2,727. Divide both sides by 27, so therefore leaving x, then 2,727 miles, divide it by 27. So therefore it becomes, if we will divide it, 2,727 divided by 27 will give us the X is 101 gallons. So there are 101 gallons for a car to travel 2,727 miles. But the question is how much the gas would cost. So therefore, we will multiply these 101 gallons with $4.04. So therefore, if we will multiply it, will give us $408.4. Again, it requires $408.4 to travel the car for 2,727 miles. Next, Jerry bought a bottle of oil lubricant for his bike. The total cost, the oil cost 92 pesos before tax. So no tax yet, so 92 pesos. If the total price including tax was 98.9 pesos, find the tax rate. So therefore, from the original price of 92 pesos, it becomes 98.9, including already the tax of 6.9 pesos. So let's find the tax rate. So the percentage formula will be original price plus the original price plus the quantity of original price and tax rate equals the new price. Let X be the tax rate because we do not know what is the tax rate. We will find that. Then substitute the values. Our original price is 92 pesos and your original price 92 pesos times the tax rate, so 92 pesos X equals the new price, which is 98.9 pesos. Now transpose your 92 pesos together with 98.9, so leaving 92x 98.9, subtract it with 92 because from positive it becomes negative. So subtract 98.9 minus 92 will give us 6.9. Divide both sides by 92 to get our x. So therefore 6.9 divided by 92 pesos will give us when it comes with dividing of decimal numbers, simply make the divisor, which is your simply make your dividend into a whole number. Take note, in dividing decimals, it is necessary that we need to make our decimal numbers into a whole number. So move one decimal place to the right, so it becomes 69. And as we move with the decimal in our dividend, we will also move the decimal point in our divisor. So our divisor becomes 920 and our dividend is 69. So 69 divided by 920 will give us 0.075. 0.075, and we will multiply that with 100 to make it into percent. So therefore the answer is 7.5%. Again, multiply the decimal 0.075 with 100 to make it into percent, so it becomes 7.5%. So therefore the tax rate is 7.5%. Next, if 3x equals 6x minus 15, then x plus 8 equals. So first, we need to solve for the value of x. Transpose your 6x together with 3x. So transpose it together with 3x. From positive, it becomes negative 6x. So therefore, 3x minus 6x, leaving your negative 15. Simplify it. Negative 3x minus positive 3x minus 6x will give us negative 3x, because obviously 6 is bigger than 3, and copy the sign of the bigger number, which is 6. So negative 3, negative 3x, copy the x. So divide both side by negative 3x, so that we will be having x only. So negative 15 divided by negative 3 will give us positive 5. Now, next, if then x plus 8 will give us 13, because our x, substitute your x, 5 plus 8 will give us 13. So therefore, x plus 8 will give us 13. Next. Okay. When multiplying a decimal with a whole number of multiples of 0, so just simply 0.00072 multiply it with 10,000 will give us 7.2. Why? Just simply move the decimal. When we multiply a decimal with multiples of 0, a whole number of 0 multiples of 0, so we will be moving our decimal here to the right. Okay, if it is a whole number, if we will multiply a decimal number with a whole number of multiples of 0, like 10,000, 100, 1,000, so therefore move the decimal to the right and make it a whole number. So therefore, or make it a decimal number with to make it more with a whole number with a decimal. So therefore, since the 10,000 has 4 decimal places, so therefore move the decimal here to the right to make it 7.2, 4 decimal places. So again, your 10,000 has 4 decimal places, multiply it with 0.0072, just simply move 4 decimal places to the right to make it a whole number with the decimal, which is 7.2. Next, what if we multiply a whole number with a decimal, like 25, multiply it with 0.0001? So it's the opposite already. It's the opposite. So this time, move the decimal to your left. Move now the decimal to your left. Why is it 4? Because there are 4 decimal places to make 0.0001 to be a full number. So 4 decimal places. So therefore, move also 4 decimal places to the right to make it 0.0025. These two situations, the 0.0072 is an opposite of your 25 here, the situation of 25. The 10,000 is a whole number, while 0.0001 is a decimal number. They are opposite. Continue. Sales for a business were $3 million more than the second year than the first year, and sales for the third year were double the sales for the second year. if the sales of the third year were in $38 million, what were sales in millions of dollars for the first year? So the given are your $3 million for more than the second year. So therefore 3 million plus the second year. 3 million plus the first year. So let the first year sale be our X, because we do not know the sale for the first year. We do not know, so therefore let X for the first year. How about for the second year? Our second year here, as stated, we're in 3 million more than the second year than the first. So therefore, we will simply add 3 million to the first year. So therefore, it becomes eggs plus 3. Again, in order to get the sale for the second year, simply add 3 million with the first year. Next, how about third year sale? How to determine? Simply here, the sales for the third year were double the sales for the second year. So therefore, we will just simply double the sale of the second year. Again, in order to determine the third year sale, we will just simply double the second year sale, which is 38 million, equals to 38 million. So this time, using the formula or the equation of the third year sale, we can determine the value of our X, which is our first year sale. So simply distribute 2 to the quantity of eggs plus 3. So 2 times X will give us 2X. 2 times positive 3 will give us positive 6, equals 38. Then transpose 6 together with 38. Combine all constant or combine all numbers, leaving your 2x. So therefore, since it is positive 6, transpose it together with together with 38, it becomes 38 minus 6. So therefore, 38 minus 6 will give us 32. Divide both sides by 2 to get x. So therefore, 32 divided by 2 will give us 16. So therefore, the first year sale is $16 million. Again, the first year sale is $16 million. Next, Sarah is twice as old her youngest brother. Sarah is twice as old her youngest brother. If the difference between their ages is 15 years, how old is her youngest brother? So if Sarah is twice as the age of her youngest brother, and if you will subtract the age of Sarah and the youngest brother, the difference is 15 years. So how old is the youngest brother? Simply let x be the age of the youngest brother. So the age of the youngest brother is x. So, and then if Sarah is 2x, why is it 2x? It's because the age of Sarah is double the age of her youngest brother. So therefore, 2x minus x, because the difference between the age of Sarah, which is 2x, and the age of her youngest brother is x. So subtract it, the answer is 15. So therefore, 2x minus x will give us 1. So simply giving us x, which has a constant of 1, and presume, or it is understood that x, only one x, so therefore 1 value. So x equals 15. So therefore, the age of her youngest brother is 15 years. So therefore, Sarah is 30 years old. 30 minus 15 will give us 15. That's the difference between the ages. Continue.